Here are important guidelines to keep in mind as you embrace the challenges of online classes. 1. Set up a good working space. It is important that the place is quiet, clear, and free from distractions. 2. Make yourself look good online. Wear clothes the way you do when you go to school for in-person classes. 3. Have a respectful tone. When communicating with your teachers and classmates, observe a certain level of formality. Use respectful greetings and signatures like "Good morning, Mr. Dow," "Hi, Ms. Taylor," "Please," and "Thank you." 4. Be kind and be professional. Make it a point to be respectful in your comments even if you disagree with others. Conduct yourself in an online class with the same respect, politeness, and professionalism that you would exhibit in a real-life classroom. 5. Properly use your webcam and microphone. It's good to show your face to give the impression that you're actively engaged with the lesson. Turn your microphone off when your teacher or others are speaking. This will eliminate background noise that can be distracting. 6. Properly use the chat box. Don't post irrelevant remarks. Instead, use the chat box to clarify misconceptions or share great ideas you have about the topic at hand. Don't yell by typing in all caps. In most situations, typing in all caps is perceived as inappropriate. 7. Always make an effort to use proper punctuation, spelling, and grammar. Observing these ensures clear expression of your thoughts or ideas. 8. Make sure to submit your assignments the proper way. Knowing how to properly submit your work online is key to your success as an online student. 9. Take time to read. When asked to comment on a post, take some time to read through each of the previous discussion post responses before writing your own response. And 10. Think before you type. What you share in an online classroom becomes part of a digital record. I hope that you observe these guidelines to help you in your online learning. May you have a wonderful school year.
Oops! Oh, a happy and blessed day, class. I hope you'll find everything today well. I'm Sir Aaron John F. Cortez, your English teacher. Today, I'll take you to the world of fun and excitement as we go along to our learning journey. So, fasten your seatbelts. In this learning session, all you need to do is to sit and watch as we gradually unfold all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while learning at the same time. Your module for week number 6 has something to do with using adverbs in narration. At the end of this module, you are expected to: number 1, state the definition of an adverb and tell which parts they modify. Number 2, recognize the types of adverbs. And number 3, use adverbs in narration. So what are you waiting for? Get hold on your modules, paper, and ballpen. Together, we will unravel all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while learning at the same time. Now, it's time for us to measure or gauge our prior knowledge about the topic using the activity from what I know. For your pre-assessment, 5-10 adverbs in the following sentences. Write your answer in your answer sheet. You'll be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Okay, time's up. Let us now check your answers. The following are the answers for your pre-assessment. High five for a job well done. In this lesson, you will be able to use adverbs in narration. You will also be able to articulate that adverbs modify verbs by telling how something is done, or modify adverbs or adjectives by telling to what extent. Let us now look back from your previous lesson using the What's In activity. Reviewing examples of adverbs can help you identify them and use them effectively. With a couple of adverbs by your side, you can add further description, describe an action, or intensify the meaning of another word. Choose a verb from box A plus an adverb from box B to complete the sentences. Write your answers on your answer sheet. You'll be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. Good job, class! You are absolutely fantastic! Are you now ready and excited to get motivated with the next learning task? If so, let's get started. An adverb can modify a verb, an adjective, Another adverb, a phrase or a clause. An adverb indicates manner, time, place, cause or degree and answers questions such as how, when, where, and how much. Read the following sentences. The adverbs are underlined. You'll be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amazed me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. Good job, class! You are absolutely fantastic!
Smile and learn.
Hello, friends. How are you doing? I'm sure you've heard about the coronavirus. Do you know what it is? Sure you do. Everyone is talking about it. I've looked up information about what we know so far to explain it to you, although there are still many doubts to be solved. COVID-19 is a disease caused by a virus, which belongs to the family of coronavirus. This virus is the one that caused a pandemic in 2020. A pandemic is a new disease that spreads all over the world and affects many people. So far, we have observed that this virus can spread very easily via vectors like objects we have touched, through sneezing or coughing. This can cause many people to get sick during the process of transmission. That's why the disease has spread worldwide. As you know, the important thing now is to look after ourselves and others. That's why many measures have been taken. To avoid the spreading of the virus, it is advisable to follow some hygiene standards. Wash your hands very often or use hydroalcoholic gel. Did you know that this way the material that envelops the virus is broken? If this material is broken, the virus can't infect the cells. Be careful with the objects you touch, and avoid touching your face. Keep a safe distance from others to protect yourself and them. If you use a mask, be careful not to touch it once you've put it on. The mask should cover your mouth and nose. Cough or sneeze into your elbow. Research is very important to be able to solve all our doubts. Moreover, we should thank all those people who are working and helping so that we can get back to normal. Would you like to be a superhero? Follow all prevention measures to protect yourself.
If you're not feeling well, let your parents or teachers know. You may have to stay at home to feel better and protect others. If you have doubts or feel nervous, talk to your family or teachers. They can surely help you.
Let us now dig deeper about the topic using what is it. Let us now discuss the types of adverbs, its definition, and examples. For number 1, we have adverb of time. An adverb of time tells us when something is done or happens. It usually answers the question when. For instance, last week we were stuck in the lift for an hour. He collapsed and died yesterday. His factory was burned down a few months ago. For number 2, we have the adverb of place. An adverb of place tells us where something is done or happens. It usually answers the question where. For example, we can stop here for our lunch. They rushed for their lives when the fire broke out in the floor below. The participants can play outside. For number 3, we have the adverb of degree. An adverb of degree tells us the level or extent that something is done or happens. It usually answers the question, to what extent? For example, her daughter is quite fat for her age. She was too shy to join the quiz bee. The accident victim nearly died for his injuries. For number 4, we have the adverb of manner. An adverb of manner tells us how something is done or happens. It usually answers the question how. For example, the brothers were badly injured in the fight. She behaved in a silly way. I hate driving fast. And lastly, for number 5, we have the adverb of frequency. An adverb of frequency tells us how often something is done or happens. It usually answers the question, how often? For example, they were almost 50 when they got married. While overseas, he frequently phoned home. He takes his capsule twice a day. Now, it's time for us to explore more about the lesson we discussed using the What's More activities. For your independent activity number 1, choose a story that you have read or watched that you liked the most and write a brief summary of it. Make your narrative more exciting by describing accurately the action by using an adverb. Underline each adverb that you used in writing the narrative. Do this on a separate sheet of paper. For independent activity number 2, copy the given sentences on your answer sheet. Then, circle the adverb and identify its type. And lastly, for independent activity number 3, complete the sentences by using the adverbs from the word bank. Write your answers on your answer sheet. You will be given 1 minute to do all this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. It is now time for us to reflect about your learnings using the What I Have Learned activities. For your What I Have Learned activity, read the sentences carefully. Write letter T if the statement is true, and write letter F if the statement is false. Do this on a separate sheet of paper. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. Let us now put everything into actions with what I can do. For your What I Can Do activity, complete the sentences by adding the correct adverb from the word bank. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. You'll be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. It is now time to evaluate your overall learning about the topic with the use of your final assessment. For your final assessment, complete each numbered sentence with the most appropriate adverb. Use the adverbs inside the box. Do this activity on a separate sheet of paper. You'll be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. For your assignment, using the illustration below, write a narrative paragraph and make sure to use more adverbs. Do this activity on a separate sheet of paper. And that's all for today. I hope you'll learn and enjoy about this session. Thank you for your cooperation. Till next time, bye!